Well, because it's my first episode on YouTube and because it's my first time doing this, the sound was weird. I fixed things since then. Um, but yeah, stick with it. The first episode had some interesting content for a first episode of a Nuzlocke, and things will be better from here on out. You'll even notice it in the first episode of Champions. I don't know if you guys just saw the puff of hair because I'm giving Iggy some scratches down below. Come here. Tell the tell the viewers things will get better. Things will get better. And welcome. This is going to be the first episode of anything on Ace Trainer Tyler. This is my new YouTube channel. I've always envied people who've done YouTube. Envy might not be the right word, but I really watch YouTube. A lot of people do. And my favorite thing, probably in the world, is Pokemon. And so to start off the channel, we're going to be doing a lot of Pokemon content. That's the only thing on here. That's the only thing I want to do with my free time. And I'm in a comfortable spot in life where I just want to play Pokemon now. And I want other people to play it with me. I play a lot of it. I know a good bit of it. I have great knowledge. So I figure we'll start off with one of the most important games of all time. It's the remakes of Red and Blue, Fire Red and Leaf Green, and we're going to get right into it. So this isn't just a normal playthrough either, but I want to make it a little bit of a challenge. I've played this game dozens upon dozens of times. I've played randomized versions, I've played extreme randomizers, I've played the infamous Radical Red. So we are going to do this a little differently because I'm limited. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch 1. This will be a vanilla game, but we're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke, and we're also going to do a wheel lock. So I have a wheels on my phone, because I don't have a physical wheel yet. Maybe we'll upgrade. And yeah, if you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, you can only catch one Pokemon per area. So Route 1, Viridian City, something like that. And after that Pokemon faints in battle, dead. No longer usable. So it really limits you on how many encounters you get in the game, as well as what you can kind of do with your team. The hardcore Nuzlocke is I cannot heal during battle. I can only heal outside of battle. And on top of that, it changes the battle style. So normally it'll say, oh, Brock is sending out his Onix next. Do you want to, switch your Pokemon? And we can't do that. We're not allowed to. We play it like a competitive battle, because the other series that's going to be coming up at the same time as this is going to be Road to Champion rank in Pokemon Champions. And if you're interested in that, we'll have videos up on that later. Rival name. We're just going to keep it nice and simple, honestly. We'll just do blue. No, hold on. We did lowercase, though, for my name. So we'll type it grammatically right. I definitely got sidetracked there. The hardcore variant, right? No healing in battle. Set mode is going to be on. And then the other thing to this is that we're going to do a wheel lock. So I have wheels on my phone. For the starter, I have 6 wedges, 2 for each type, but fire, water, grass will decide who we're starting with. And then for every encounter, I have a wheel with I think it's 6 numbers on it as well. Whatever it lands on, that's what number of encounters. So if I roll a 3, I have to encounter 1, 2. My third Pokemon is what we get for the encounter. So this is also kind of fun because I haven't played Fire Red in a minute now, but playing it on TV, that's cool. This is exciting. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is I forgot to change the speed of the text too. But yeah, this is my first video. This is my first time ever kind of doing something like this. Definitely going to be reaching out to friends and family to kind of check it out. Comments are on and stuff, so anybody give me some advice, some feedback, constructive criticism. I'd love to hear it. Obviously, camera isn't perfect. I don't really care though. Microphone might not be perfect. I don't really care though. I'm also running everything off of a MacBook. That's kind of funny. I don't really care. We're just doing it for fun. I'm not worried about picking up a ton of publicity and, I don't know, popularity and whatnot, I'm just out here having fun, wanting to play Pokemon on the side. But yeah, and actually, we're gonna have our first starters, so let me get the first wheel out. While I get the wheel out, I kind of want to have a question of the day every time we do one of these videos. I'm probably gonna be uploading 2 or 3 times a week. This first sit down of recording, probably gonna get a handful of hours in recording. These are always gonna be like hour-long episodes, probably give you something to watch. I have an hour one-way drive to work, so that's what I like. I like hour-long videos. Throw them up, whether it's a podcast, YouTube video. I just listen to it on the way in, and it works. So here is our wheel. If you can or can't see it, we'll go ahead and spin, 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 spin. Maybe you can hear the clicking. Are we picking Squirtle? Water. We're picking Squirtle. That's kind of fun. Bulbasaur is my favorite Gen 1 starter by far. Like, not even close. I'm always a grass type dude. I think this is Squirtle. I was wrong. Hey, you know what? While we're doing this, I'm changing this text speed. But, yeah, it'll be fun to... Nope, that's Bulbasaur. Way off. See, the last time I played this game, I don't know what the starter choices are. Squirtle. I'm half tempted to sit here and restart until we get a good nature Squirtle, but, yeah, let's just play. Let's play. The other thing I want to do with this is to have a little fun. I always nickname my Pokemon. Maybe eventually I can do, like, people in the comments section, give me your favorite Pokemon, and I'll nickname you it. Obviously, we're doing a Gen 1 game, so give me your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. If someone's name is in the comments, we catch it, I'll do it. I'm going to use Siri and ask it, how about a random vegetable? Let's do a random vegetable. Hey Siri, give me a random vegetable. Nope, that didn't work. Hey Siri, name a random vegetable. Asparagus, the Squirtle. Nice. Pretty sure I spelled it right. Alright, so we have Asparagus the Squirtle. That's funny. So if you don't know FireRed, we actually have to go up to Viridian City, get Oak's parcel, come back down. Then he gives us the Pokedex and Pokeballs. So Nuzlocke don't start until you get Pokeballs. So God forbid, but if we lose this first battle against our rival, it's not the end of the lot. That's also another rule. If you don't have any Pokemon that can battle, you lose. That's it. That's the challenge. If we happen to lose it, we're just going to restart from the beginning until we beat this. It's FireRed. Vanilla FireRed. Even with me putting all these challenges, it can't be that hard. Right? It's foreshadowing. But yeah, this is my office kind of area. You can kind of see behind me, but my amazing girlfriend painted the first scenes of Goku going Ultra Instinct. It's Super Saiyan. You can see it. I don't know why I just said that. Excited, nervous. But yeah. On the other wall is actually like All Might's final pose after he beat All for One. Anime watchers, season 3. Manga readers, I don't know. Chapter 80 something maybe. You'll probably see guest appearances from Iggy, my cat, our cat. He's outside the door crying right now because I'm not letting him in. But sometimes he might jump up on my lap and stuff. He has a tendency to do that when I'm at my desk. So I don't know if you could hear him crying at least. Alright, Asparagus got to level 6. We should check his nature now that I'm thinking about it too. Might not dictate really anything. And I'm kind of glad we got Squirtle because like grass, like I don't, what's in FireRed? It's either Bellsprout or Oddish. I'm down for either one, like that's fun. Water types, the only water type I love in Gen 1 is like you get a free Lapras at some point. I mean Tentacruel or Starmie would have been cool. Dugong I'm good. Fire types, I mean Growlithe would be ideal. But we'll see what we encounter, you know? Docile. Pretty sure that's neutral. It doesn't tell you in these games. Alright. Well, again, whatever we run into doesn't count until we get Pokeballs. So we're gonna make our way up to Viridian City, the Pokemart, and go from there. Quiet, Iggy. Bro, I wasn't trying to encounter anything. Wow. Pidgey. I started to say this earlier, but let's have a question of the day for every video. I'll try to put it down in the description too, to kind of remind people, like if you're clicking around on your phone or something like that. But let's have a question of the day for every video. I think we'll start the video with an easy question for the channel itself. But what's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is actually Treecko. I love him. I really started with Ruby and Sapphire. I'll never forget the original copy of Ruby I had. Somehow fell out of the car, and my mom backed it over, like ran it over, broke in half, all this, but it still was like, it was just the plastic that broke in half, right? Like the game cartridge itself was still whole. You could slide it into the Game Boy, it still worked. Incredible. But my favorite Pokemon is Treecko. It was my first actual starter. It was the first one I chose. I didn't start with Red and Blue. FireRed and Leaf Green came out after, I believe. We will go heal real quick because can't use items. But yeah, that's my favorite Pokemon. I love Bulbasaur. I love Dragonite. A newer Pokemon, I love Glimora, like a lot. Again, champions will be up on the channel. But I like competitive battling. It's a little different now. Champions got a different meta, so I don't use Glimora. But when battling friends and stuff, love Glimora. Setting up spikes, toxic, all that stuff, a lot of fun. See, we're getting his parcel, and we gotta get it back down to him. And then he'll give us a Pokedex and Pokeball, and we can spin our wheel to see what encounter we get. Now I'm also pretty sure it doesn't really help us a ton. But I think there's someone over here that works at the Pokemart and they give us a potion. There's usually somebody that does that. No one in sight. Avoid the grass. I wonder if it's this person. Yeah, it is. Also, like, in the older games, like this, experience points are hard to come by, and you kind of get out-leveled quick. So any grinding we have to do, I'll just do on screen. We'll just put up grinding episodes, and oops, that came out weird. But we'll put up episodes to grind levels without, and that way you guys know I'm not like cheating or something. Nobody dies off screen. But yeah. And he's coming in to throw a fit. They don't make rivals like they used to anymore. This guy, you know, I like Diamond and Pearl's rival too, because he's very just energetic, but they don't make him that tough anymore, you know? Scarlet and Violet, Nimona, cakewalk. Like, that wasn't anything. What's the girl's name in ZA? Tawny? Well, I played as a boy, so like Tawny is who I, you know, had to battle. Nothing. Even with Mega Evolution, didn't matter. There it is. The start of the Nuzlocke. But yeah, they don't make rivals like they used to. There's a rival battle, like going towards the Pokemon League. Like, we're not doing that. We might do that. I don't know. I'm used to like Radical Red recently, and you avoid that battle. There's no reason for it. It just hurts you. You have a chance to lose the lock. We can still get a Pokemon over there, but I'm just not doing that. When do we get running shoes? Oh, it's not for a minute. Okay. Oh, wait, whoa. Oh, gosh. I almost messed that up already. We gotta pull the wheel back out. So there's an ad. I have a wheel on here, 1 through 6, we'll roll it, whatever it pops up, pops up. Pretty sure in the grass, there's like the beginning grass here, there's only Rattatas and Pidgeys. Maybe there's Pikachu, but that's gotta be a super rare encounter. I don't think there's anything else in the grass really. Let's skip the ad. This is really turning out well for my first episode. But from what I know of YouTube, you just keep rambling and something good will happen. So check the computer, make sure we're lined up, and spin. And we will be doing 4. So our 4th encounter. So we're going to kill the first 3 and get asparagus some levels. And I don't really think it matters what patch of grass we go in. So, luckily there's a few, oh, okay, so encounter number 1. Now I will say, most people play like shiny claws, which a shiny Pokemon is a different colored Pokemon. Super rare to find, they make it easier in newer games. If we find a shiny, we will enact shiny claws. So, I will absolutely catch that. I don't care Nuzlocke rules. That is shiny claws. We're gonna use it, like, immediately. Like, if our encounter is Rattata, and later in the game, we find a shiny Raticate, we're using the Raticate over whomever this is. We'll rename it, whole new encounter and everything. Alright, so that was encounter 1. Okay, encounter 2 immediately. So yeah, 2 Rattatas. I think it's just Rattata and Pidgey out here. Not a big deal. Obviously, Pidgey would be ideal. I'm not trying to Joey run this. Like, probably gonna do nothing. There is a weird, so like in newer games, physical and special moves are different than what they are in Generation 3, which this is. Each move in later and newer games is either a physical move or a special move, which applies from your physical attack stat or your special attack stat. In this game, it depends on the type. So like, you know, in later games, Aqua Tail is a water type move. That'd be physical in later games. If Aqua Tail is even in this game, it's special, because water is always special. So, yes, we will have a water type move on Asparagus, but I think because he's neutral nature, naturally, Squirtle's attacks are higher. So, like, by the end, like, our water move is probably going to be Hydro Pump. Okay, so the next encounter is our encounter, but I guess I can use that potion now. I was gonna go heal. I should just go heal now. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing all that. 4th encounter, killed 3. Let the game reset a little bit, cause I ain't doing that. Now I usually say in every game, talk to the NPCs. They give you items and stuff. I'm going to go in spurts of talking to the NPCs. In the first few towns, I don't think they give you anything. Later towns, they might actually give us stuff. So I'll start talking to people eventually. I do know a lot of this game, so we'll see. Oh, I should have bought more Pokeballs, just in case. Excuse me. I'm drinking a LaCroix, so it is a Pidgey. Happy. Drinking a LaCroix with Mio in it, so it's all basically 0 calorie altogether, but it gives it some flavor. I'm really happy about the Pidgey. I mean, oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I was really happy about the Pidgey. I mean, back in the day, like, there were plenty of people who I grew up with who played this game and said screw every other Pokemon they had and just played with Pidgey. And, I mean, it works for them. Dude, I can't believe we crit it. A critical hit doubles the damage that you do, but it also ignores any status effects or changes that have happened. So there are moves that can lower attack, lower defense, stuff like that. Ignores all that. Just straight double damage. Yeah, there was just no way that a little bird was going to survive a full onslaught tackle from a large turtle. Alright, well, new route. Spin the wheel again. I think I'll tap it and then show the camera, because it was getting too annoying to just tap away. 6! Our Squirtle is going to be such high level. The good thing is there's a lot of Pokemon here. There's like Mankeys, Nidorans, so I'm cool with anything. I'm cool with anything. I'm hoping like Pidgey or Spearow are here. I'm sure Rattata is here too. But we'll just sit here and catch stuff until... And I might as well get the experience, right? Like, I feel like I watch a few people who have done WheelLocks before, and they just run away from the encounters. but we're so early game, I might as well get the experience. You know, Asparagus might end up being a little bit higher level than everyone else, but missed. So he'll kind of carry us. He'll kind of carry us through at least Brock. You know, if we don't find like Pikachu or Oddish going into Misty, we're gonna have a problem. 2 critical hits very early on in the game is a problem as well. I feel like I have no proof of this next sentence, but I feel like it's coded into the game that we're just gonna have a lot of critical hits, and then I'm just going to be screwed. I really hope that my screen just turned off, my laptop screen. I'm gonna have to change that, but I hope that didn't stop the recording for a minute. Everything seems like it's still recording, so this is encounter 3, right? We did Mankey, Rattata, Mankey. We'll take it. Annihilate, Mankey's new final evolution in Scarlet and Violet. That's a good Pokemon too. That's a really good Pokemon. Strong as heck. Not in Champions, or I probably would be using it on the team. If you're looking at my YouTube channel, I don't think you can see it on like mobile, but if you're on like a TV or computer, you could see my whole banner on my channel, and I have my team on there that I use on Champions. Shout out to Abby, my amazing girlfriend. She helped me make that. Mankey, Rattata, Mankey, Spearow. Is this 5? I would be cool with the Spearow. It evolves like sooner into Fearow. I feel like everyone, that's too many critical hits. But we're gonna have a long run. Oh my god. I'm telling you, crits are coded into this game. We're screwed. Also, I'm gonna try to keep this like PG-13. If you know me in real life, I kind of cuss a lot. I'm so down for Mankey. If you know me, I kind of cuss a lot normally. I joke that I have the voice of a sailor. Okay. I can use that. So we're gonna try to keep it PG-13. I might let out some cuss words every once in a while, but okay. Lot of crits going around. That's terrifying. So, hey Siri, can you name me a random vegetable? Give a nickname. Mushroom it is. There's actually like plural, but it's not like there's multiple Mankey, so he's just, she is just gonna be Mushroom. Which I kinda like that. Not bad. Yeah, give me all this grass. Okay. I think there's a guy up here that's gonna like try to teach us how to catch a Pokemon. I clearly know how to catch a Pokemon. Okay. Okay, I might have killed the first encounter, but I know how to catch Pokemon. I'm almost 30 years old. I've been playing this game since I was like, I don't know, 5, maybe younger. There are photos of me with a Game Boy in my hand and Pokemon around me at a very young age. Editor, if you want to throw up a picture of that, I'm just kidding, there's no editor. I'm not editing these. This is just being recorded, double looked at. Maybe Abby will proof watch it, and then it gets uploaded. But like, I'm talking proof watch, like, just to see what the sound sounds like, and then I adjust the sound of the next video. Dude, Iggy is pissed on the other side of that door too. Iggy, I'm not letting you in. I'm probably double recording either 2 of these episodes or this episode then Champions. So possibly the next video you might see Iggy, because I'm not gonna sit here and listen to him cry the whole time. I'm surprised he's not downstairs. Like, it's 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. I just watched the Pistons lose their first game of the series. Like, spoiler alert. Abby's in bed. She's probably watching Hell's Kitchen or something. We've been watching that. Okay. Oh, dude. I keep forgetting I should buy some Pokeballs. And potions. I can't use them in battle, but, like, that doesn't stop me from using them out of battle. I feel like it might be a red thing, but someone in this town might give us, do I think I need more than 10? do 12. Someone in town might give us a silk scarf, which powers up normal moves, and that would be okay at the beginning. I grabbed antidotes instead of poison heals because we're gonna go into Viridian Forest soon, and there's a lot of bugs that poison versus like there's gonna be some Pikachus probably, but I don't think we'll get paralyzed. Okay, I feel like that person gives you a silk scarf in another game. Wish I could run. Alright, let's get on to Viridian Forest. Honestly, let's just go. Let's just go. We're making decent time. Can't wait to get cut and get that item. I think it's just a worthless TM. Alright, Route 2. Route 2 is going to be like Pidgeys and Rattatas, probably. But that's okay. I don't know what else is here, but that's okay. Spinning the wheel. Low number? 3. Not like low. I wonder how that sound effect sounds. If I'm gonna have to like kill that. Again, if you're watching this episode, thank you. This is a test run. And I'm not like, this is genuine. I'm putting this up on YouTube like this week. Like, I don't care. We're out here having fun. Everyone started somewhere, right? Started from the bottom. Now we're somewhere. Who knows? But yeah, I was kind of excited to play this. I was hemming and hawing over this or like another game. I wouldn't be mad if it got it. Him and Hawing of this or another game to be our first like playthrough type thing on the channel, but I was like, you know what, FireRed, everyone knows it, everyone knows Gen 1, it's popular, you know, we'll do Brilliant Diamond after this, we'll do Sword or Shield, maybe we'll do a Violet playthrough. This is going to be our encounter, right? 3, yeah. But I want to start with this. Redemption, level 2. Do I even? Let's just throw a ball. I don't even want to play that game. I think Asparagus is too strong. I think Asparagus is too strong. We're gonna lose Asparagus to a crit. Like, knock on wood. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out though. Like, cause we're gonna lose somebody to a crit in like a very important part. Alright. I think I should have tackled. Just don't knock it out, don't knock it out, don't knock it out. Okay, okay. We might not have to risk the crit. Or could have saved like a Pokeball, because I think this thing should stay in now. But we need encounters, so I'm not gonna run away. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, Siri, can you name me a random vegetable? Onion. If my phone falls, it's gonna make such a loud noise because this microphone is kind of loud. Picks up sound weird. I feel like I'm burping a lot too. I apologize. I don't have a good answer. I just am. It's probably from this LaCroix. But oh well. Without running shoes, it makes it so slow. Also, we're playing on a Switch, not like an emulator or something. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Like, so I don't have like a speed up button. If we had speed up, dude, I'd be holding that button the whole time. Boom, 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 running. I'm deciding just to run through the first gym with Squirtle. It's probably a bad idea. Like, we have Mankey. We'll see what we get, like, out of here. Okay, remember that this is Route 2 before the Viridian Forest? I think it's Route 2 after as well. I don't really have a map yet. We might. But, alright. Alright, do you guys give me anything? Nope. Yep, actually no, I didn't catch the Rattata. Viridian Forest, okay. It's not that bad of a maze. They've made some forest mazes. Oh, I don't even know why I put the silly phone away. We'll be done with it after this, because I don't think we'll have another encounter until like next episode. But uh-oh, looks like a lot. I can't tell. 4 again. Can I get like 1 or 2? That would save so much time, you know? Well, we'll probably just start walking through the forest. We have to encounter 3 Pokemon before our 4th encounter, so I'm walking over here because I think, nope, not an item. Thought there was an item somewhere. Item? Item. Okay, first encounter. Caterpie. Now that we have the Pidgey, I guess I don't care if we get a Caterpie or a Weedle. Maybe they're version exclusives. I don't know. I almost... no, I think I'd still want the Caterpie. Like Butterfree's still better, right? Alright. Alright, good job, Asparagus. We can raise our defense now. That is fantastic. Pokeball. Helpful. I was hoping it was like Paralyzed Heal. Here's our 2nd encounter. Another Caterpie. If we could do a Pikachu, like, that would be cool, honestly. Even when we get crits, I'm not gonna be happy. Because that means they're just floating around. Floating around. And you know, when we get farther in this game, to conserve time, I might run from Pokemon when we're doing our encounters. It's gonna save so much time. Because we're what, probably 31 minutes into this episode, and I'm just now 2 Caterpies, right? And a Weedle, not version exclusive. Level 5. So after we kill this Weedle, then it's our encounter. I should have bubble. Slingshot. Bubble. Bubble did good. Don't poison me. Don't do it. Oh, this is going to be a long game. Every bad thing that can happen to us will happen to us. I like that it's going to be all caught on camera. I like to say, because we're going to start playing Champions, and I've already played a bit of Champions. I'm already in Master rank. So we just have to get up a little bit farther to Champion rank. A lot farther. But I swear I have really bad luck. And some of my friends and family just laugh at me when I say that. I swear I got really bad luck, dude. And I feel like it happens most in Pokemon games. Honest to God. Okay, here's our encounter too. Okay. I would have preferred a Caterpie, because then we could have had a Metapod with Tackle. This Metapod is going to have 1 move. The legendary episode, Harden. It's like episode 20 something of the original Pokemon anime. And Ash and this bug catcher, the Metapods just have a Harden off. And I don't remember what happens at the end of that episode. That might be when Ash's Metapod evolves into Butterfree. It might not be. I don't know. He's just going to be a problem. I mean, if he keeps raising his defense, I could tackle him and get his HP a little bit lower. Because then he'll take less damage. Because I'm not going to waste Pokeballs on a Metapod. How many times has he done that? I don't know tackle. Oh, okay. Okay. It's kind of fun. It's not bad. I'm not trying to talk too loud, so hopefully the audio is coming across well. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. Hey Siri, can you name me a random vegetable? My Siri also doesn't like me. Bell pepper, but I don't think bell pepper is gonna fit. So what if we just name it pepper? And then if we get like a different pepper, then we will, I don't know, name it chili or something like that. Okay. This is stupid. It's not stupid. I'm having fun. The levels are crazy. So we're gonna start, oh, you know what? We're about to have our first battle. Gotta do it to set. That's gonna make level grinding so much harder. Let's change the frame while we're here. The white box is kind of cool. The checkered box is also neat. I think we'll do that. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be scary. If he just has like a metapod, I will sit here with Pidgey. I will sit here. Do we have a Pokemon battle yet? I don't even know. Have I battled youngster Joey? It's so weird if I haven't. Okay, I was about to do something super stupid too. Onion, come back. Go, asparagus. My brain always goes to like, what if this stuff was real life? Like that would be so funny. You're just yelling vegetables. If this thing poisons me, we're in trouble. Like, I don't have anything else that can fight yet. Oh my god, I'm gonna get scared every time he uses poison sting. Whenever the Caterpie comes out, okay, sick. I was gonna say, he probably has a Weedle and a Caterpie. So if the Caterpie comes out, that thing doesn't have poison sting. So we should be okay. I know I'm burping, but it's good. Flavor. Keeps the throat lubricated. I don't know how weird I'm gonna get in some of these videos. If maybe as I get more comfortable, we'll get weirder. We'll find out. Next episode on Dragon Ball Z. You know, we'll probably say it again at the end of the video, but like, I'll get my brain used to it now. If you guys could help support the channel by subscribing and liking this video. I don't know if you actually have to like watch another crit. I don't know if you actually have to watch the video all the way through or anything. But like, you know, you could subscribe if you're liking the content. Comment down below if you want to see something else. Like, you know, this is going to be a whole playthrough. So we'll be done with this when we're done with this. But, like, if I upload the first couple episodes of Champions and you guys don't like Champions, like, throw it out there. I'll just do more playthrough stuff. I got games I can play. I am getting a Switch too, sooner than later. So like this Switch that I'm using now is just going to become a gaming device, and we're going to get other games to play on it. Let's say that. I know some people. Who knows some people? Who might be able to get me like randomized games and stuff like that, or even like ROM hacks. Like if you don't know what a ROM hack is, that's like they took a game and kind of edited over it and made it their own almost. No, we're losing Pokemon. Okay, let's do this. Let's lose Pepper. Okay, what is a Butterfree gonna do to us? For us. Just kill me. Perfect. Goodbye, Pepper. I'm sorry. Dude, that sucks. Does this thing only have tackle? Weird. And you only have tackle. That just blows. Don't kill me. Alright. Okay. Maybe we can get enough levels from this that we learn like Sand Attack, and I'll just spam Sand Attack that lowers the Pokemon's accuracy. I need Onion and Mushroom to clutch out. Alright, Asparagus got another level. I wonder if this thing has Guts. Vital Sphere. The Guts is an ability that doubles a Pokemon's attack stat if they're like statused with like Poison or Burn or Paralyze. Vital Spear just means he can't go to sleep. We're totally gonna not. Okay, so we're gonna know for next time that. There goes Onion, dude. Get some more damage off for Mushroom. We're gonna probably lose this. And now we know to grind up everybody. So. Unbelievable. Nothing I can even do about it. That's crazy. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Because we're going to lose. I don't even know how to delete a save data on the Switch version of this. So if we don't make it out of this battle, which I have little faith that we're going to, I have to look up how to. Oh, Mushroom's gonna go down. We'll make it out. We're probably not gonna make it out of this battle. Let's be honest here. Unless if Mushroom gets a whole 2 levels from this, he might get 1. That might save us a turn. Caterpie, please. He's only gonna harden. But I think we just go for damage. And hope that these crits come around to us, right? Like. That sucks. If you know Pokemon, that's just bad luck. I swear I have to crit twice. And crits have been flying, but not like that. Oh, I wonder if it's just gonna end though. Okay, let's just see what happens. I wonder if I still take the poison damage after this Kakuna gets knocked out. I don't. We live. We have no Pokemon. Don't take a step. So in the old games, every couple steps you take, you get your poison damage. Okay. That's very unfortunate. So, remember when I said this was a hardcore WheelLocke? It might just be a Squirtle run. For the first time ever, I wish we would have gotten Charmander. Like, Charmander obviously gets blown back by the first 2 gyms. But Ember would have burned this whole forest to the ground. And then I'd have Pokemon left. We're still doing a full hour, though, every episode. That's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. I guess since I have no other Pokemon, I don't even think I get another encounter until after the gym. Like, that's tough. So I have to Squirtle solo this, which isn't like the worst thing in the world. Because Squirtle can do it, but Crap. I gotta be smart. So box one will be where, like, after we have a team of 6, they go there. This will be our death box, which is where we put all of our Pokemon that didn't make it. And you know what? We'll put them in encounter order. So, not necessarily death order. We can do death order. Why not? Shit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, that was fun. Super cool, super exciting. If you've made it this far in my 4 video, like and subscribe. That's funny. That's funny. I've been watching so many people play Radical Red, which has, like, I think every Pokemon up through, like, Generation 9 in it, just not counting, like, the new Mega Evolutions. And so, like, I'm just used to not having those Pokemon. I'm used to having, like, you could find a Charizard in the wild here, and obviously you have to catch it, and they have really high catch rates, but, like, I'm used to that. So it's just, I don't know, to have your heart and soul taken from you that quickly, it's just, oh, we need to do it. Heartbreaking. Are there berries in this? I feel like berries started with the other game, Gen 3. Oh my god. I don't even want to battle him. Oh, I think I have to go that way. Let's see if I can dodge him. Okay. You know what? You know what? No. You know what? We've come this far. Come here. Please. This is going to be the one bug train that's got like 5 bugs. 2. Maybe he's got 2 Caterpies. And the other guy had the Weedles. Bubble did a lot to the Kakuna. I don't know if we'll do a lot to the Caterpie. It's just asparagus now. I don't even know the next time. Like, it's after the first gym, we get an encounter there, and then we get an encounter at Mount Moon. I think that's it. So, yeah. Starting off hot. Starting off hot. You know what? I think the guy going into Mount Moon sells us the Magikarp for like 500 bucks. We're gonna do that for sure. Like, nothing against statics. I don't know. I'll look up some rules maybe after this recording session and see if we can or can't use it. Like, we'll see what tag it says and go from there. But, like, you know, in Red, like, when you're doing a Nuzlocke of that, like, that counts because it's a randomized Pokemon anyway. So, like, you know, some of the streamers I've watched, they've gotten like Mewtwo's from that guy and stuff. So they use it. So I'm gonna say we're gonna use it. And I guess that means, like, we'll use the birds. I don't know if we get Moltres, but like Articuno, Zapdos, like, we'll count those as separate encounters. We'll count statics as separate encounters. Other than in Power Plant, I think you can like encounter Electrodes, either Electrode or Zapdos. We're gonna do Zapdos. The Electrodes, I think we can find wild in the Power Plant anyway, so we'll do that. But I'm scared. Okay, I don't really wanna. I think there's one more trainer. Do we have to loop back around? That's just be a Pikachu. Okay, this is free experience. Like, any of the Metapods or Kakunas that pop up, just free experience. They give more because they're evolved, and all they know is Harden, so that's fun, that's easy. I had hopes that we were going to take on the first gym in this episode, but I think more than an hour is just a lot, and we're at 50 minutes right now, 49 minutes, so I just don't think, do I want to battle that guy? Yes. Please just have Kakunas and Metapods. 3. Okay. This might just be a boatload of experience, and I'm so down for that. I doubt he's gonna have a Butterfree. Like, there's no way he's gonna have a Pokemon. Because Butterfree evolves at like 12, maybe it's 14. There's just no way. No way. You know what would be a fun thing? Is like, I have like really bad eczema. If you do it, you know, if you know me in real life, you know that. And eczema is just inflamed, like itchy skin. It's a genetic thing. If you guys ever see me like itching, like yell at me in the comments. I think that'd be funny. It's a joke my whole life. Although I'm on medicine these days, and it's a little bit better, but it's late, and I work all day, and all that jazz. I also play with my hair a lot, so maybe it's nervous ticks. The string shot scares me in case there's a Weedle in the back here. I feel like this is the mirror of the other guy, so he's just gonna have like the Caterpie line. Like maybe he's got another Metapod. Because if I'm slower, the Weedle's totally gonna hit me with Poison Stings. I guess we did find that other antidote, didn't we? Alright. Oops, I'm bumping buttons. Water gun. So much better than Bubble. 20 damage. 40 damage. It's double the damage. Bubble's cool to like lower speed, but we're going for damage right now. Okay. Free XP, free trainer. This was nice. This was nice. Give us a little bump up. Oh, look at that. We weren't doing that before. Give us a little bump up going into Brock. I think at the beginning of next episode, because we're soloing with Asparagus right now, we're probably going to make sure he evolves. All the starters. Does Bulbasaur evolve at 18? I know he evolves into Venusaur at 32. So the other starters evolve at 36 from their middles. But we're going to get Asparagus up to a Wartortle going into Brock for sure. So I guess we'll just keep getting this experience right now. This first episode was filled with fun, lots of critical hits, and deaths already. So, you know, when you guys see the second episode, you'll see everyone died, and I didn't restart or something. So, if you guys even want, I'll show proof of it. Okay, last trainer in Viridian Forest. Something tells me he has a Pikachu, which could be a huge problem. Electric beats water, and I have nothing else. Please just have like Metapods. One Pokemon, it's a Pikachu. It's a Weedle, even worse. Honest to God. Even worse. Okay, this is cool. Okay, it's fine. He'll probably outspeed me, but it's fine. We're out of here. The other thing I kind of like about recording is when I'm sitting on like the couch playing my games or something like that, and like we're watching a show together or something, like I'm just rambling the whole time, and I know I annoy. Annoy might be a strong word, but like me rambling the whole time about Pokemon. Abby doesn't play Pokemon. She doesn't know. She doesn't want to hear this. So like, you guys can listen to it, or whomever chooses to listen to it can listen to it. Okay, remember that was Route 2 before, so I'd like to see. Yeah. Okay. If you guys aren't gonna give me anything, then stop talking to me. There's Route 2 before. So let's see if it's still Route 2. But we made it to Pewter City. In Red, there's grass in the patch of flowers right there, so you can get another encounter. That would be nice right now. That would be nice. Alright. Let's heal. What do we got? Maybe 7 minutes. Let's see if we can evolve Squirtle and start the next episode off with Brock. I think that would be fun. If I had any more trainers to battle, I would go battle them. But it's just asparagus season. Eat your vegetables. I kind of like that. That's funny. Maybe I'll end every video with him. Eat your vegetables. maybe the next episode, the question of the day will be, what's your favorite vegetable? I'm going back into Viridian Forest. I'm not fighting level 2 Pidgeys for the next 10 minutes. I wish I could run. It would make this so much easier. Pikachus would be cool. Pikachus and Metapods, not Weedles. I'm refraining from dropping F-bombs on these Weedles right now. At least Water Gun's just cleaning up. But the experience is slow. I wonder, like... Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get to level 14, and we'll go to the next episode. Because there's like 1 or 2 trainers in Brock's gym. They're just gonna have Geodudes. And it's like trainers, so they give you more experience than wild Pokemon. So, let's see if we can evolve into Wartortle before Brock. Even if it gets us close, we'll come back and grind. Alright, well that's episode 14, or level 14. This is episode 1 of our hardcore WheelLocke of FireRed. Yeah, I'm going to try to upload a couple times a week. I appreciate if you stuck around this whole time. We are going to be putting up episodes of Pokemon Champions as well. So if you want to see me get a little sweaty and do competitive battles, I appreciate that and the viewership. But for now, we're going to do something. I've watched a lot of YouTube. And something one of them used to say is, always remember to save your game. It is up to you to prevent lost save data. And with that, guys, I think we're going to call it on this first episode. I'm going to end the recording. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next one. Put a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, Asparagus wants to let you know to eat your vegetables. Bye.